What's going on, everybody? So we got this Marvel Studios, I guess you could say TV spot for the Thunderbolts called Absolute Cinema. Marvel Studios, the Thunderbolts. Let's check it out and see what we got.
There's something wrong.
The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep people safe?
Yes! Yeah! Okay. I like the music. I like the trailer. And it seemed like which of the Bob or Sentry is gonna be taking them into a different like universe or like in an alternate reality or something like that. That's it look like that's gonna be cool. Bucky spitting stuff on his yeah, you know what? I will say this. This was like maybe like this was like the best trailer for the Thunderbolts so far. Like it actually, this is like a trailer that got this get me hyped the most. I would say, yeah. All the trailers, this got me hyped the most because it was simple yet effective. It sold off some type of, like I said, weird mystic stuff that was going on. Um, but yeah, I, I mean, it's not like it's gonna. I think it's gonna be just like Captain America: Brave New World, where where I think it's gonna be just as good as Captain America: Brave New World. It's not maybe a little bit better, because it's not. It don't have the the reshoots holding it down, just like Captain America: Brave New World does. Um, but Captain America: Brave New World was good. And I think the Thunderbolts is going to be good. Um, it was something I meant to say in my review for Captain America: Brave New World that I forgot. That I was going to say it here, but it took me so long to get to do another Marvel video that I forgot what I was going to say. But it has something to do with. I remember enough that it has something to do with the movie that I forgot to say. Either that I didn't like or I did like. Um, or something that I didn't touch on enough. I will say Falcon and Captain America, as in Sam Wilson's Captain America and Falcon, um, were national treasures. I love their friendship in there. It gives me a Falcon or Sam Wilson and Steve's relationship. Um, I like Bucky. By now, you know Bucky was in the movie. Of course, Bucky was in the movie, but I like Bucky's part. He was there to remind Sam the difference between him and Captain America, what makes them different, and why they both deserve to be Captain America. Um, and I didn't touch on the fact that yes, I know that one of the times that Sam Wilson was Captain America, it was an unofficial time because nobody knew what happened to Steve. He was just presumed dead, and Sam took over. But then when Steve came back, yes, he went back to being Falcon, while Steve became Captain America. But then Steve officially passed it on to Sam. I do know Bucky too becomes Captain America after Sam. Um, but the movies never set up Bucky to be Captain America. They was always setting up Sam to be Captain America. Like, honestly, I don't even know where that notion came from that people like I thought people keep saying, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be Bucky, Bucky, Bucky." Where in the movies did you even see that they were setting up Bucky to be Captain America? They were setting up Sam Wilson from the start to be the next Captain America. Maybe DEI and all that type of stuff played a role into it. Because everybody keeps saying, well, they went from using the comic book, going by the comic books, to using DEI as a resource because they wanted someone of a minority, or in this case, black, to be the next Captain America instead of just it being about the comic books. They was using it as a political thing. And I think both are true. I think they was following the comic books and they was being political about it. But it did follow the comic books. Now, everybody say, oh, well, everything in the comic books don't translate well. And the Sam Wilson run as Captain America, even if they were just going by the comic books, that was the worst comic book to go by because Sam Wilson comic book run as Captain America didn't do well. But when I looked up and I did my research for my review video, I'm like, well, they did. It seemed like it did pretty well. They showed the Sam Wilson's Captain America, but it sold pretty well. And yes, Sam Wilson's Captain America did go up against Red Hulk a couple of times. Though it wasn't a lot, but it was. I would say it wasn't enough to where you could make a movie about it like they did here. But I like how they structured it, where since it wasn't a lot in the comic books, we didn't get a lot of it in the movie. We only got like the final battle between him and Ross as Red Hulk, and that pretty much fits the Sam Wilson comic book when he, comic books, or when he went up against Red Hulk. It was brief and not a lot of times. But yeah, I don't think the Thunderbolts are gonna be to bring it back to the Thunderbolts. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be meh. It's gonna be meh or mid to good, if not great. It has, but I don't see it being like what I'm trying to say is, like, for me on my rating scale, I go from 1 to 10. 10 being perfect, 5 being meh or mid, being or average, however you want to call it. You want to call it mid, meh, average, whatever you want to call it. That's 5 for me, and 6 is above average and all that type of stuff. I think personally, just looking at the Thunderbolts is going to be at its lowest a mid or meh or average movie, but at its best it's going to be above average, maybe like. So I would say at best it's probably going to be like it is going to either going to be a 6, between a 6 and an 8. I don't see it. I don't see myself giving the Thunderbolts like a 9 or a 10. I see myself at the highest giving Thunderbolts an 8, at the lowest giving Thunderbolts a 5. So that's how, just based off the trailers. Now I could be wrong. I could go in there and this could be dog ass. Like this could be like totally garbage, and I could come back and give you a review like this was garbage. This is like a 1 out of 10 negative, whatever. I could come back and absolutely do a video like that, but I don't think I'm going to, because I knew I wasn't going to with Captain America, and I have that same feeling. I don't think I'm going to with this movie. Do I still think they got a little bit of woke stuff in it, or would they have woke stuff in it? Maybe. But I think it's because Disney is starting to realize stuff. I think we're getting out of that. Because Captain America didn't have a lot of woke stuff in it. I mean, yes, it was political, but that you had to go political because we're just talking about the political logistics of what the world is like now since Animanium is born. There's a big old celestial sticking out the earth. They're still dealing with how to deal with people coming back from the blip. Fun fact, I did not know there was so many different versions of this movie There was even a version of the movie where they were going to deal with a pandemic because when everybody with half the Earth was gone, and there was like a virus or so, just like our pandemic. Um, there was something, but they took care of it, and everybody got vaccinated or whatever. But because the story was going to be that because of the people who came back, who was gone for those 5 years, when they came back, they wasn't vaccinated. Now there's a pandemic because now the virus is spread all across the world because people who came back wasn't vaccinated and they just caught it and spread it. And this was gonna lead into like the leader and all that type of stuff and stuff. Um, as I said before, I did not like. I wish they would have went with more of a classic approach to Samuel Stearns, the leader. I really did. I wish he would have said that. So says the leader and all that type of stuff. He was more of a victim than he was the comic book adversary to the Hulk, the leader. And that was because the way how he looked and they portrayed him like a victim from the Incredible Hulk, and he was never. I guess because in the Incredible Hulk he was a good guy. He was just a good guy who was curious about the gamma radiations and stuff like that. Um, I don't know. This just supposed to be a reaction video. I'll turn this into like a rant about Marvel and stuff like that. But anyway, overall, I think the Thunderbolts is going to do good. I really do. You let me know in the comments down below what you thought and if you enjoyed my reaction and you enjoyed this little talking section of the video. You let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see more of my reaction, you hit this button right here for more of my season 3 reactions. And if you enjoyed the video so much, you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, do all those great things. Because when you do, I get to 10,000 subscribers. That's my goal. And when I get there, there will be a reward for one lucky tribe member. And as always, hitting one of these videos for more of my amazing content. I will be getting back to gaming. I'm busy. I've been busy working. I'm getting ready to move here, so I'm gonna have a new setup in shortly. So I will be getting back to gaming because I promise you, I'm gonna be doing, because I'm so late now getting back to my gaming. I'm gonna be doing both 2K, 2K25 and the Quarry together. Not in the same day. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming one game and then jump on. Like, I might stream the game Monday and then Tuesday I might stream the other game. So like, I'm gonna be jumping back and forth. But yeah. See you in the next video. Peace.